Hi, it's Adam here. So we're here for day three, step three of 7 steps to a successful financial year in real estate investing. So what we've covered so far is, what our income and expenses are, what our assets and liabilities are, and then we've learned how to put them on a spreadsheet or some way to gather them so we can learn what our financial position is so that in step three, we can go ahead and get some financial advice. So this is a really, really important step. What we want to try and do is, once we've gathered all that data, have that in front of someone who can give us really sound advice. So if you want to watch your money grow just like that, then financial advice is really going to help you on the path. So the first thing you can do, what I highly recommend, is go out and find an awesome accountant. So what you'll need to do each year is lodge a tax return. But an accountant is going to do much more than just lodging a tax return. But everything that we've done so far, we're going to hand those income, expenses, the value of our assets over to our accountant. They'll be able to lodge them for a tax return, but they'll do more than that because they'll be able to analyze your financial position. And the fantastic thing about that is they'll be able to give you some advice on your personal circumstances because everyone's personal circumstances, their financial position is totally different. And over time, that will evolve and it will change. So it is something you're going to need to go, and get regular checkups. So you're getting the right advice. And then from there, putting, a bit of a plan together. So this is something an accountant can really help you do. If you've got a really sound plan and you're planning for the long term, remember, something like real estate investing, some people refer to it maybe as a marathon or a triathlon. There's so many different stages you're going to go through. And it's not going to happen over 1 or 2 years. It's always about the long term. So having a really sound plan in place may change from time to time, but an accountant or some type of financial advisor is going to be able to help you on your path to figure out what that plan is. We'll also be able to help you through strategies. If we're looking at real estate investing specifically, is your strategy going to be, buy and hold? Or are you going to be sort of buying and renovating, buying and developing? Is this going to, kick in at maybe year 5 you're investing? There's so many different strategies out there. An accountant, a good financial advisor will be able to really help you get started, what sort of strategies, might work for your personal circumstances. And also structures. Structures is a really important one as well, because you can buy investment homes in your own name, or you can buy them in different structures and trusts and companies. It's really, really exciting stuff. So if you're getting the right advice on what's going to work best for you for the long term, and also to protect you as well, you're going to be in a really good position as well. But we want to make sure that when you're picking an accountant or some type of financial planner, you always want to work with somebody who has done what it is you want to do. So if you want to invest in real estate, you need to find these types of accountants who are doing the exact same thing. That way you can learn and grow and, really build that confidence because you'll see exactly what they're doing. So obviously, there's different types of, financial advisors, planners, fiduciaries that can really help get you on the track. You also want somebody that, potentially might be able to reach them over an email or a phone call or something, because you might find this amazing investment that you want to look into. Pass it on to them and they'll be able to look through it, look through the numbers. And if you've got someone who's investing themselves, it's not going to take them long to give you some really good advice on how they think you should proceed with this offer. Maybe that's not quite for you, this type of investment, or oh, look, that's fantastic. Your offer is right on point, or maybe they'll be able to think of something outside the square that you haven't thought of. And the ultimate goal of our investment portfolio, we want that rental income rolling in and freedom rolling out. We want to be picking those assets that are going to grow over the long term so that we can use them to continue to buy into the future. So that's it for step 3. We want to get that really sound financial advice. Make sure you're using a qualified professional for that advice. And then what we're going to do next tomorrow, we're going to look at that advice that we just received, and then we're going to go learn more about it. So stay tuned. We'll be here for step 4, day 4 tomorrow.